Ever since my house burned down, people seem to think that I don't have to pay my mortgage anymore. But I do. That's how it works. You borrow money from the bank, you gotta pay it back. And while it makes sense, paying for a house that doesn't exist just feels wrong. So today, I'm getting my money's worth by spending the next 24 hours on the empty plot of land where my house burned down. What I don't realize is that by the end of it all, this will lead me to a life-changing decision that I'm sharing for the first time in this video. Well, I guess I should start setting up camp. This bad boy, oh my God, it's heavy. It's a canopy for glamping. That's actually what they call it, a glamping canopy. With built-in LED lights, that's actually pretty cool. So this canopy is gonna be the gaming and hangout area during the day. Ugh. But I should probably sweep this area first because it's pretty dirty. Can someone tell me why I chose the hottest day of summer to do this? Oh, be easy. Be easy. Oh, shit. Oh. No. No more. No more. Before we continue, thanks to boot.dev for sponsoring this video. To be honest, most online coding courses are boring. That's the biggest reason people quit. But boot.dev is changing that by building the smartest way to master programming, specifically back-end development. They've tackled the boredom problem head-on by using tactics straight out of modern game design. You're not just passively watching videos, you're playing through hands-on lessons that actually keep you engaged. I gave it a try and immediately it felt like I was doing brain teasers or some kind of puzzle minigame. I think the UI UX design definitely appealed to my gaming instincts. It really is the perfect mix of theory and practice, and it's all aimed at helping you land a real back-end dev job. You can learn back-end web development from the ground up in Python, Go, JavaScript, and more. And the best part is that you're not just learning concepts, you're writing tons of code and building real projects just like you would on the job. If you're serious about becoming a developer, go to boot.dev and try out the courses for free. And if you decide to go all in, use my code Bitwit to get 25% off your entire first year on the annual plan. If you've ever struggled to stay motivated with coding, or you're just ready to give it a shot, check out boot.dev with the link in the description. Shout out to my buddy Alvaro for dropping off all this stuff in the morning. Chairs, tent, and a cooler. All right, next up. Ooh, baby. Oh, clever. Aha. Okie dokie. There we go. Yay! I'm actually a bit of a camping guru, and anyone with experience will tell you that the most important thing on a campsite is your gaming setup. Monitor, keyboard, and the device I'll actually be gaming on, the HP Omen Max 16. Obviously, I'm not gonna run off of battery here. I'm here for 24 hours, not 24 minutes. So I'm gonna power the laptop, the monitor, and pretty much everything else that needs it with this battery from Ampace. It's a big boy. It's got an LCD screen, tells you how much juice we have left, the input and output wattage, bunch of USB ports, Type A, Type C, DC, as well as AC output. Yeah, 4 3-prong AC outlets on the back. Not too shabby. So let me do the math really quick. If this is a 1500 kilowatt battery and the laptop plus monitor consume roughly 300 watts continuously while gaming, that gives us about 5 hours of playtime before this battery is depleted and we start having to use the battery on the laptop. But we can bump that up significantly with 700 watts of charging from these solar panels that I spent way too much money on. Now, the angle in which I position these panels is important. It should be pointed as directly at the sun as possible. Fortunately, the sun is directly overhead at the moment, so we should just be able to lay these flat, and that should work well. Panel 1 and panel 2, I've got them connected in series, so we should just be able to plug them into the battery. Yeah. Wait, why isn't it working? It's flashing. Solar icon is flashing. It says 7,000 watts. It's flashing, it's not working.
I read the book and followed the instructions.
Max of 600 watts. It only takes up to 600 watts of solar charging. So I can only use one panel, because each panel is 350 watts. Okay, so the battery's not gonna last quite as long as I thought, but it should still last a while because it's a sunny ass day. Now we're cooking. 250 watts, there we go. Not quite 350 watts. I may need to play around with the solar panel a bit, maybe move the Bud Light box around, but it's working and it's looking good. It's looking real good. In a bit, we'll do some load testing to see how long we can game with this battery plus that solar panel, but right now, what I'm most excited to power up is this fan. Oh my God, is this what dreams are made of? Oh. Obviously, I'm using that chair for gaming, so I did set up another chair, same model, and a little side table next to it. Although this table looks a little plain, don't you think? There we go. So I've been running God of War Ragnarok for about 15 minutes now, and I put the laptop in eco mode. But even at that low power state, we're still getting over 120 FPS at 1080p on high settings. And on the power front, we're looking really good. We basically haven't lost any juice from this battery. It shows that we're still at 99%, and even though we're drawing 130 watts right now, we've got over 220 watts coming in from that solar panel. I'm curious what happens if we put the laptop in balanced mode. No, screw it, performance mode. Boom, baby! All right, that's a nice bump up to 160, 170, 80, 90 FPS. I guarantee you we are drawing more than we're charging at this point. Yep, 295 output, 216 input. So we are drawing more than that solar panel is charging, but we still have about 13 hours of charge if we were to continue gaming with the current configuration. I'm not gonna lie, this is actually a lot more badass than I thought it would be. By the way, if you ever go camping, never sleep on a decent Bluetooth speaker. Trust me, daddy. Well, I am finally set up to game, so I'm gonna game. Sun is going down. It's about time I set up this tent. I've never set it up, but apparently it's only gonna take 1 minute. What's the asterisk? There's a little asterisk. Based on average setup time, not including guy lines or any accessories. So basically it's a 1 minute setup if you don't completely set it up. All right, let's do this. Why does it still look like this? It's still floppy. You see how floppy it is? Okay, I'll read the manual. You win. I figured out one of the rods wasn't fully extended, but it is now. I'm still not sure what I'm gonna do for dinner. Anyone in the mood for steak? Oh snap, baby. She's a beauty. I've truly outdone myself this time. Woo! This isn't even my finest work. On a good day, I can pitch a tent with no hands. I'm ready to set up our last thing for the day, this video projector from Onoyo. I'm actually more excited about what we're projecting this onto. Houston, we have a problem. Oh God, timber! This product does not work. I am using the included air pump. It is still not staying upright. The air pump that came included with this thing is highly questionable. Alvaro's actually coming later tonight. I'm just gonna wait for him to get here. Maybe he can spot something that I'm not seeing right now. This is cool though, right? I mean, if it worked. See, this is why it's good to have a backup plan. I don't have one. Well, I kind of do. Assuming that I brought, yes. If this doesn't work, then I quit. Not camping, just life in general. Hey, grr, oh my God. Maybe I'll just use this string to make a noose. I'm just gonna forget about the inflatable screen. I don't wanna deal with it. Good enough. All right, I've got the laptop connected to the projector, but I'm stuck at this menu because I don't have batteries for the projector remote, and it didn't come included with any. I'm hoping Alvaro can bring some. I just sent him a text message. Otherwise, my backup plan has officially failed as well. You know what is going right? These projectors. I know they're just cheapy projectors, but this really feels like glamping. I didn't realize it because I've been moving around all day, but I'm starving. I don't want to do a disservice to any of you avid campers out there, so this is going to be the single greatest camping meal you've ever seen.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
You're welcome. Have a good night.
Okay, we are full glamping now. Oh, there he is. We've made contact. He lives. Money shot. He made it.
Here. I sped all the way up here.
Allegedly. Do you have the AAA batteries?
I do.
Haha, let there be desktop. Oh my God, yes, thank you. The Ds. D batteries are gonna come in real handy right now because that is what the built-in LEDs of this canopy accept via this battery cartridge. All right, the lights are on. Hey, they're actually pretty good. What a weird morning. I woke up and I was like, kind of had to look around like, what the hell happened last night? It feels like I had a one-night stand with my ex-house. I'm not gonna try to unpack what that even means right now, but it's been a full day since I got here, and I don't even know what the last 24 hours proves. Apart from the fact that I need air conditioning to live, hell is just setting up an inflatable projector screen for eternity, and that no matter how hard I try, this place will never quite feel like it once did. You know, on top of gaming and hanging out yesterday, I also got a lot of time to just think. And I didn't make this decision lightly, but I've decided that I'm not moving back here. And I just, you know, there's too many weird memories here. And I think the more time that goes on, the more I'm just ready to let this place go and move forward. That seems like that's the move. That is the move. But that doesn't mean I'm not rebuilding. I'm still planning to rebuild and see things through, because I think it'll be fun, honestly. And once I rebuild, I'll have some options which I can explore, and we'll talk about more when we cross that bridge. But for now, I am sweaty, I'm tired, I'm dirty, and I really just can't wait to get home because this place isn't it anymore. So that's the video. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you all. Hope you have a good one. I'll see you in the next one.